Please join me as I welcome on stage the Technical Officer, India Jinko Solar Company Limited, uh, Mr. Prem Ranjan, and he's going to speak on the PV technology trends. Please put your hands together as we invite on stage Mr. Prem Ranjan. And just a reminder, all our speakers will get about 15 minutes to make their presentations. Do we have Mr. Prem Ranjan here?
Good afternoon, everyone. And I am Prem Ranjan, Technical Officer from Jinko Solar, responsible for technical support, pre-sale support, and other technical activities for South Asia market. So before discussing to the most specific topic like latest trends, innovation, especially in PV sectors, in specific to the solar module and ESS, just I would like to recall a time, a decade or 10 to 12 or 13 to 15 years back, when in India or globally, when 110 wafer size was prevailing as a major segment of module, and later on it went to a 156.75 wafer size, and then it came to 158.75 with monocrystalline and polycrystalline kind of module technology, and then it went to M6 series, and then M10 with 182 by 182 wafer size module came, and now we see that M10 182 by 182 wafer size is ruling the market, and you can say it is in the front of leading the market in PV segment. So this all technologies optimization which has been done over a period of time, like in last 10 to 15 years, it has been witnessed by our PV market. And before going to the specific topic, I would like to introduce my company as a kind of short introduction. So Jinko Solar, as most people might be aware about the Jinko Solar, it is one of the leading manufacturer solar module company. And globally, we have supplied more than 165 gigawatt, and this data is up to Q2 2023. And if you talking about the market share value, so we have more than 17.3% a decent market share value across the globe till Q2 2023. So these all technologies and innovations comes in front of you people because Jinko believes in innovations and leading technologies. That is why when the entire market was standing with P-type substrate, we were the first company in the globe we came with N-type TOPCon kind of technologies, and we have introduced higher watt peak class modules to solar industries. So in this slide, we can see how we have achieved and how we have growth in efficiencies wise over period of time. Like you can see that for TOPCon kind of technologies, we have achieved 26.40%. That is the maximum ever efficiency achieved at cell level. And if you will talk about the mass production efficiency, that is 25.40%. And at module level, that is more than 23.86% efficiency, which has been one of the highest efficiency ever achieved at module level. Here we are showing you the major advantages between P-type and N-types kind of technologies. Like you can see in this slides, the right-hand side green color graph are showing for N-type kind of technology advantages, whereas for P-type, blue graph is representing the P-type advantages. In N-type, you can see the major advantages is like in first year degradation, we know everywhere that it's like 2% or more than 2% with P-types kind of technology. But in N-type, it stand only less than 1% first year degradation. If you will talk about the year-wise year degradation, in P-type, if we will go with monofacial, then it's 0.55%, whereas with N-type, it's only 0.4%, whether it is monofacial or bifacial. Then again, temperature coefficient, that is the major third factor, which having great advantages with N type of technologies specific to the TOPCon kind of technologies. The rise of temperature per degree Celsius with P-type, that is zero point 0.4 or more than 0.4, where in N-type it's less than 0.3. So these all three or four major factors which help us to reduce overall your BOS cost, which increase your higher power density, which increase your overall efficiencies. So these are the major uh, punch lines or punch points regarding the advantages. First is that higher power generation. If you will compare all the factors like first year degradation, year-wise degradation, then temperature coefficient, then bifacial factor, so easily we get more than 3% extra power gain with n kind of TOPCon kind of technologies. Second is lower BOS cost. If you will compare P-type versus N-type, so you will having more than 1% extra BOS cost saving by using the N-type modules. The reason behind is that having same dimension, if you compare P-type and N-type, you are getting extra power class. Like in P-type kind of technologies, we are having only 540, 550 maximum power class type of modules, whereas in N-type, same dimension, 227, 4 by 1128, having same dimension, you are getting 580 or more than 580, 590 watt peak kind of power class. So this extra 40 or 50 watt peak power class help you to reduce the number of modules. If you are going in megawatt scale power plant, the number of modules will be reduced. Your overall DC side cabling, structure cost, civil cost, that all comes in reduction, and that help to reduce overall 1% VOS cost. So these all higher power generation, high power density and low BOS cost help you to reduce your overall LCOE by 4%. These are the power class which we are offering with N type, especially for TOPCon kind of technologies. Like you can see that in same dimension 2278 by 1134, you are getting 570 to 590 watt peak power class, and with 78 cell, you are getting 615 to 630 watt peak power class. These are the major application scenario where our modules are compatible, like it is compatible for all residential projects, all CNI projects, all utility projects. Again, here we have shown the major advantages point. First is that advanced degradation leading warranty. With TOPCon kind of technology, we are providing with 30 years guaranteed and high bifacial gain. If you compare with P-type versus N-type, in P-type you are getting only 65 to 75 kind of bifacial gain range, where in N-type TOPCon kind of technology you are getting 80 to 85% bifacial gain. So here flat 10 to 15% extra bifacial gain we are getting with TOPCon kind of technology. Again, lower temperature coefficient. If you are using TOPCon kind of technology, the temperature or rise in temperature per degree Celsius will be reduced, which help you to reduce the overall temperature loss and generate extra power. Excellent reliability. This graph we have shown, like blue colored graph is for TOPCon kind of technology and white is showing for P-type substrate kind of technology. Here you can see that for up to 30 years, starting from 1 year to 30 years, the at least efficiency which we are committing, that is 87.4% for TOPCon kind of technology, whereas for P-type substrate we are only committing 84.8%, or other manufacturers also. That comes near around 2.6% delta difference between P versus N-type. So here it's clearly shows that N-type of technologies with TOPCon kind of technologies, we are getting extra 2.6 to 2.7% extra power gain throughout the 30 years of service life. As I discussed before, bifacial factor, which is a major factor, especially in bifacial module. So with P substrate only it was possible to get 65 to 75% bifacial factor with all kind of modules companies, whereas Jinko introduced TOPCon kind of technologies which provides us a better bifacial gain, that is 75 to 85% bifacial gain, that is 10% extra as compared to P-type substrate. Here we have shown some project references which we have executed with TOPCon kind of technology across the globe, like in Middle East, in Europe region, in Asia Pacific. And these are the project references which has been vetted by third-party agencies like TUV Greenland, CGC, then TUV Nord. And here you can see that we have tested by taking the reference of all kind of ground texture. Like in previous slide, you can see ground texture is soil. Here ground texture is concrete. And here we have compared P versus N. P-type module versus N-type module, and we are getting here 5.5% extra power gain, and that has been vetted by all third-party agencies. Like this previous report was vetted by TUV Rainland. This is in Malaysia. We have executed project, and it has crossed more than 1 year, and it has been vetted by TUV Nord. This is CAS. It is executed in China. Here we are getting 4.55% extra power gain. This is again in China and vetted by CGC. This is again in China. CPBT has witnessed for this test, and here the ground texture is like grass. So we have tested in all type of ground texture, possible ground texture, and we concluded that minimum 4 to 5% extra power gain we are getting from N-type TOPCon kind of technologies if you compare with P-type module. So these are the project references. Now I would like to share our module compatibility with tracker or structure. So it is being compatible or being used and being supported by all kind of tracker, all kind of structure, whether it is fixed structure or whether it is tracker, one port, single portrait or two portrait. This all kind of tracker and structure is compatible for our module. Compatibility with inverter. So we have supplied across the globe, and our module has been, you can say, configured with all kind of inverter, whether it is 1000 volt system, 1500 volt system, string inverter solution, central inverter solution, single MPPT, multi MPPT. So all kind of inverters are compatible with our modules. Like in string inverter, many vendors and many manufacturers are coming with minimum 30 amperes current per MPPT. So by using our end kind of TOPCon kind of technology module, here we are providing 14 ampere current. So easily 2 strings can be configured per MPPT. So like more DC overloading can be achieved. Like in India market or Asia Pacific market, where DC overloading is a major concern, all EPC or developer wants to provide maximum DC overloading to achieve power generation over period of time. So extra DC overloading can be easily achieved with our N-type TOPCon kind of technologies. Jinko has also introduced last year itself ESS solution, where we have a solution for residential segment, CNI segment, as well as for utility segment. In residential segment, we have a power class from 1 kWh to 50 kWh. For CNI, we are offering up from rating from 50 kWh to 1 megawatt is power. And then for utility scale, it can be customized. It is available from 1 megawatt onwards. Here are the some improvement which we have shown in this slide. Like Q2 2022, we first introduced our SunTech, which was for residential market. And here you can see that this was a complete single cubicle where PCS, batteries, and all other accessories was inbuilt. Then in Q4 2022, we came with SunTech in high voltage range, where we have stack type version. PCS and other accessories were in different stacks. Then we have a SunTech in again Q1 we launched with in low voltage range also. And for CNI, we have Sun Giga microgrid solution. Then we have complete outdoor solution. For utility also, we have Sun Giga outdoor liquid cooling solution, and SunTerra, that is battery containerized solution. And this all can be customized as per customer requirement. In our Sun Giga and SunTerra solution, we have used a special cooling mechanism, which is quite different from our traditional air force cooling. By using this liquid cooling mechanism, the losses has been reduced. Like the auxiliary consumption has been reduced by 20%. The temperature has been reduced by, you can see, 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius. So this all overall includes benefits in overall generation. So that's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ranjan, for that wonderful presentation. On behalf of Informa Market, we present a memento to Mr. Ranjan.